And good evening everybody, how are we all doing? I hope we're having a good weekend so far. So today is Saturday the 16th of March 2013 and we are back with Haunted chapter 7, chapter 10 or part 10, whatever you want to call it, but yeah, part 10, chapter 38 overall. Obviously Effigy finished last week, which was very well put together and very well concluded. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of Miss Martian and Martian Manhunter again very soon, so that'll be awesome. So anyway, here we are, we're back as I say, and we're going back to Earth 2 a year ago. Oliver's about to give a presentation in front of a crowd. It's raining in Metropolis. Chloe's sort of like just briefly speaking to him, whilst we've got Lois in the background with a sniper rifle ready for something, and what we're ready for is a certain Ultraman. Oliver tells the world that Clark Luthor is Ultraman. I say he tells the world, but he tells the people who have turned up at this particular press conference here in Metropolis, and along comes Ultraman himself. And let's just say that things doesn't end well for for Oliver. Now remember, all of this is in Chloe's head because she did the memory link with her Earth 2 Chloe. So she's seen all of these memories from the other Chloe. So she's just had, it's basically Chloe here on Earth 1 having a really bad, memory lapse, not memory lapse, but flashback, as it were, even. So they seem to kick in at certain times, whether or not it's a case of while she's asleep or while she's just doing something normal. Because if you remember in season 9, in the episode was Pandora, wasn't it, where we find out when Lois was 1 year into the future. Obviously before all that she kept having, well, you could call it flashbacks for her, but flash forwards for us. So a similar sort of episode here for Chloe in that sense. So while that is occurring, they are actually tracking Bart, who at the moment, this present moment, is running around all over the world. And then when I say he's running all over the world, I mean there's even a little thing here. She says, I've finally gotten a fix on Impulse. Oliver's like, so where is he? And she's like, everywhere. And Ollie's like, well, how is that even possible? Well, he's running faster than he's ever run before. So Bart is pushing himself to the absolute extreme here. And this guy is running so fast that there's a Superman the movie reference that is actually enforced in this chapter, and I was very well impressed with it. I think Brian Miller obviously felt that this was a good opportunity to showcase just how fast Bart was running. Okay, and all I can say is I got goosebumps when I saw it. So yeah, it was very impressive. Whilst he's running around the world, he's collecting speed from all the outbreaks that occur around the world, and because he's collecting the speed, it allows him to tap further into the Speed Force. And when I say he's tapped further into the Speed Force, well, let's just say he's tapped into the Speed Force, and he has 3 particular companions. We don't know who they are, and yeah, I'm sure it'll all be revealed maybe next week or the week after. But let's just say that he's gained that much speed that back in Las Vegas, where Superman is still battling the Black Racer, again, Superman's moving too fast as well, so is the Black Racer. They're both feeding off each other's energies, fighting against each other, to the point of where, just as they're about to have a massive clash, well, Bart suddenly arrives, and he is ready for epic battle. It's going to be interesting what's going to happen next week. That's all I'm going to say. But like I say, it was a very solid again, and you just wish that sometimes you could see this happen on the screen, don't you? Parts of me do wish that this continued on the screen, but I'm still so glad that we've got it in comic book form, because it allows them to expand on the universe more, to do things that they weren't able to do on the screen. You know, they're not limited to the budget, they're not limited to this, that, or the other. But at the same time, as I say, you've got all these subtle references to other Superman mythology, especially Superman the movie. As I say, I'm not going to show you it because, yeah, it really does give it away. But all I'm going to say is that it really does give you an extent of how fast Bart was actually going, and I thought it was a really nice touch. And I just remember just sending the tweet out to Brian Miller saying, now that is how you use a Superman the movie reference, and he just replied back going, right. So yeah, he knew exactly what I was talking about, which was awesome. But like I say, how this is, the showdown I'm thinking for next week is going to be brutal. I'm really looking forward to it because yeah, Bart's ready now. He's had enough of the Black Racer chasing after him. It's time for him to chase the Black Racer, and let's just see how this is going to pan out. I just can't wait. Really can't wait. Woohoo! Anyway, so that's it there from me. Again, as always, thank you all for watching. Once again, look forward to see how that concludes, because obviously this is the last 3 chapters. It's 10, which is yesterday's, and then 11 next week, and then 12 the week after. So 2 more chapters, and then it really does finish on Haunted, and then we start off with Argo. Can't wait to see what that's got in store for us. So that'll be fantastic, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you all for watching as always, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye.